Hi, I'm Linda Matthews, and in this video I'll be showing you how to cut your junk journal printables using the Brother Scan and Cut machine. When cutting printables using scissors, particularly printables with unusual shapes, it can sometimes be a challenge to get a perfect cut. But using the Scan and Cut machine makes it super quick and simple to cut these types of shapes. The Scan and Cut machine is different from other types of cutting machines in that all the steps can be done within the machine without the need for external software. One of the challenges, though, of cutting printables using the Scan and Cut is that unless the edges of the printables are clearly defined, the machine can sometimes have trouble scanning a perfect shape. This, however, is easily resolved using a simple process to prepare your printable pages prior to cutting. You first need to have the pages in JPEG format or PNG format, which means that if your files are in, say, PDF format, you need to convert those files. This can be easily done using an online converter such as pdf2image.com. To convert the files, select the PDF to JPEG option, upload your PDF file, and once the conversion is complete, download the JPEG files. Once the files are in JPEG format, you now need to remove the white background around the printable shapes. You can do this using Photoshop, Photoshop Elements, or Photopea, which is free Photoshop software, or similar types of photo editing software. You can also do this process in Canva Pro. To do this process in Photoshop or similar software, first open the printable page file. If the background layer is locked, unlock it by clicking on the icon. Remove any text and copyright information by brushing over it using the brush tool and the color white. Then select the Magic Eraser tool. Make sure Contiguous and Anti-Alias is selected. Then set the tolerance. I've set mine at 18, but you may need to adjust this depending on your image. Then click in the white background area to remove it. Select the Styles panel and from the drop-down menu select Stroke. Set the stroke to 5. Make sure the outline is black. If you look close up, you may see some extra pixels that were missed during the eraser process. Photoshop is not always 100% accurate in removing backgrounds. To remove these stray pixels, use the Control or Command key on your keyboard and click the thumbnail in the layer to select all the shapes. Use Control-I or Command-I to invert the selection, then hit the Delete key on your keyboard once or twice. Use the Escape key to deselect. This should delete any extra pixels. Once this process is complete, you can print the file directly from your software or save it as a JPEG file for printing at a later time. You can also do this background removal process in Canva, however you do need a Pro account in order to access the Eraser tool and the background removal tool. Log into your Canva account and create a new custom design the same size as your printables page. My page is 8.5 inches wide by 11 inches high. Then upload the page. Click the Upload button and you can select from the Upload Files option to select the files from your desktop or drag the file out of the folder and onto the editor. Once the file has uploaded, click on the thumbnail to add it to the document and then resize it. Click Edit, then from the Magic Studio section, select Magic Eraser. Reduce the size of the eraser and erase any unwanted text. Then select the Background Remover tool and the white background around the printable shapes will be automatically removed. Once the background is removed, select the Shadows option in the Effects tools, then select Outline. Set the size to 5 and select the colour black. Click the Share button and then Download. Select File Type PDF Print and make sure to check Flatten PDF. Then click the Download button. Once the page is prepared with the black outline, print it out onto cardstock or copy paper. I've printed this sheet onto cardstock. Then attach the page to the cutting mat. My cutting mat has lost all the stickiness, however it works perfectly when I tape the edges of the page using masking tape. After attaching the paper to the cutting mat, load the mat into the machine. Once the mat is loaded, press the Scan button, select Direct Cut, then press the machine icon. Press the Start button to start the scan. Once the page is scanned, adjust the framing close to the outer edges of the images so that the edges of the masking tape are excluded from the cutting process. Then press OK. To make sure that the black outlines around the outside of the shapes are completely removed, you need to set the outline distance. This is the button with the circular lines on it. I always make this setting minus 0.75 millimeters, which is about 0.04 of an inch. This setting will ensure that the machine will cut 0.75 millimeters in from the outer edge and will cut away the black outlines. You can see that with the black outlines surrounding each of the shapes, the machine has scanned the shapes perfectly. Press OK to exit and then select the Cut option to start the cutting process. Once you peel away the background paper, you can see that all the black outlines have been cut away, and your printable sections should have perfect cuts all around.